your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Wednesday, January the 4th. And I haven't had one of those smoothies in a while. I need to get over there and get one of those. So I know you like them.
They're good.
I like them too, Randy. They don't have the pumpkin anymore, right, though?
They do have the gingerbread. Maybe it's just for me.
Well, yeah, maybe they can make it just for you.
They are
It
good.
helps in your healing process.
They're very good.
Yeah. What are you listening to there?
I don't know. I got LEX on. I'm sorry. It's in the background.
Don't give them any free pub there. No, welcome in everybody. No live sporting events to tell you tonight. That's why we're here at 7:17, a lot earlier than we usually are, which always makes Randy very happy. Mr. Morning Man. So do have a lot of stuff to tell you about, though. It's funny how even when there's nothing on the schedule, something always comes up, and there's always something to talk about here in Madison County. And the news that we got earlier today was in the high school basketball world is Berea community transfer Chesney Lovins has been ruled ineligible to play at Madison Southern this year. Then, of course, I'm sure this will be appealed. But Madison Southern did get the letter today from the KHSAA saying she was not eligible. Did not give a reason, according to Coach Josh Curtis. He said there was no reason given in the letter. It just said that she was not eligible. So they can appeal, and there's a process that goes on from there. And honestly, I have no idea how the KHSAA handles this. I have no idea what the standards are. And of course, that's what most people's biggest problem with the transfer thing with the KHSAA is that there just seems to be no standard. Let's look at what happened at George Rogers Clark last year, where they want to win a state championship with a bunch of kids that none of them were from Clark County. And I'm not implying anything negative or implying anything there. I'm just saying. It happens. Hagen Harrison at Madison Central wasn't eligible last year after transferring. He was able to play football, but he wasn't able to play basketball. The rules and the standards here are it's like the Wild West, really, and it's kind of hard to know what's going to happen. Because I know, since Chesney left and went over there to Southern, I had a lot of people asking me, what do you think would happen? And I honestly tell people, I have no idea. Really, and the ruling came down this quick was really a surprise to me. I really thought this would drag on for a while, but this does give Chesney and her family an opportunity to appeal this if they want to. I know I've gotten a lot of stuff on social media the past couple of days about this. To be honest, folks, I don't have a dog in this fight. I understand both sides of this. Obviously, Berea did not want her to leave, and Madison Southern obviously wanted her to be able to play for them. So I'm getting people from both sides on social media coming at me, and I got no dog in the fight. I'm very sympathetic to both sides here, but trust me, this will be appealed. And going forward, I really don't know what to say. It's like people ask my opinion. I said it doesn't matter what my opinion is. It's totally up to the KHSAA and what they decide. and from there. So it could be the end of Chesney's high school career, or maybe they can appeal and get her eligible before the start of the district tournament or something along those lines. So really have no idea, but at this point, the KHSAA has ruled her ineligible, and we will go from there and see what happens. And I really don't have any more information other than tell you than that. And like I said, I know people emotions are very high on this on both sides, and I understand that. And like I said, trust me, our social media has had quite a few reactions from both sides and everything as well. So, but like I said, got no dog in this fight. We're just here to report the facts. And but I'm sure I would be shocked if they didn't appeal this decision. And we won't hear more about this going forward. So stay tuned, as they say. When it comes to the KHSAA, I have no idea. I really do. I've been critical of that organization quite a bit during my 20-plus years of doing this. And you never know what to expect from those folks. And so we'll have to see what happens. But as of right now, Chesney Levin's ineligible to play for Madison Southern's basketball team for now. So we did have some scores. We had 7 games last night. One game did not have stats for when we went on the air. Model girls suffered a 48-32 loss at Robertson County. Paige Mattingly had 15 points in that game. JD Balzer 8 points. Maya Bondari 5 points. Alyssa Hudson with 4 points and 4 rebounds. And Model will be back in action tomorrow night at home against Wolfe County. And there are 2 other home games tomorrow night as we look ahead, considering there's nothing on the schedule tonight. But we have, on the boys' side, we have the Wellspring Guardians, the homeschool team in here in Richmond, down at Berea Community at 7:30, and then Montgomery County at Madison Central as well. So, and we have 2 big EKU conference games tomorrow night. EKU men on the road at Central Arkansas, and we talked about this the other night, but I think it bears repeating because it's really hard to believe. But EKU has not won a conference road game since February 22 of 2021, when they were still in the Ohio Valley Conference. That was a win over Southeast Missouri and Cape Girardeau, Missouri. But 0-10 so far in the ASUN on the road for the Colonels since they joined that league. But taking on a Central Arkansas team that's 5-10, 0-2 in the OVC. They are the ASUN, and they are statistically one of the worst defensive teams in the country, Central Arkansas is. And of course, EKU leads the ASUN in scoring. So on paper, this looks like this will finally, hopefully, be EKU's first ever ASUN road victory. But that being said, the Bears took Florida Gulf Coast to overtime a couple of nights ago there in Conway, Arkansas. So not necessarily a slam dunk, but I certainly hope the Colonels can get that first ASUN road win. But 8-7 on the season for EKU now, 1-5 on the road overall. With that only one road win was on a half-court buzzer beater by Cooper Robb against Georgia State back in November down in Atlanta. EKU women's basketball team is sitting at 8-6 on the season with 4 consecutive wins, including a 87-72 win over Kennesaw State in their ASUN opener on Monday, and they're back in action tomorrow night at home. Another ASUN matchup with a Stetson team that look up some of their stats real quick. Like we always joke, we are live here, that's for sure. 7-7 on the season for Stetson, 1-0 in the conference. They are just 1-2 on the road. But the EKU women playing pretty well. They've got a good mix of returners and newcomers. Antoinette Walker and Marissa Mankins have come in and been a big addition to that team. And like I said, we'll have to see down the line here when they play some of the tougher teams in the ASUN where they kind of stack up with the Florida Gulf Coasts and the Liberty, who are the two best teams in this league. But so that's the pink game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at McBrayer Arena. Stetson versus EKU, if you want to go over there and check that out. If not, it's on ESPN Plus as well. So that's what you got coming up tomorrow. We got 3 high school games and EKU men and women in ASUN action. So you got anything else there, Randy? You turn off the news yet? You know,
I can't think of anything. You covered it all. And the KHSA didn't give a reason. I think they ought to at least give a reason.
Yeah, look, there
has to be components going into that decision. So
I mean, look, I Yeah. I mean, I don't ever take sides in any of this stuff. I certainly, there's arguments to be made on both sides. I mean, just to be completely honest, and I'm not trying to be wishy-washy here, just not to make anybody mad. But really, to be honest, my opinion, if I really had one on this matter, is of no concern to anybody, and it certainly doesn't is of no concern to the KHSAA. So, if I felt strongly one way or the other, those people in Lexington wouldn't give a crap. So it really doesn't matter what I think.
I can. So. Go ahead and list your reasons.
Yeah. I'll leave that up to other people.
I'll tweet at them later.
Social media is full of people giving their opinions, so go look on there, and you can get opinions on everything. So, I most of the time just try to be neutral, and we're here to report things, and we're here to be happy and do good stuff around here, like you guys do on Madison County Live.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right.
Good news.
Oh, I do have good news.
Colleen,
my co-host. What about that?
Colleen Spencer, the new
chamber president.
Yeah. Does that mean we get some free swag or something? Or
no? You have to address her like this. Hello.
Oh, the Queen Colleen.
Hello. Oh, I like that.
Queen Colleen. Now there you go.
Hey, you want to? Ricky Elkins said go by and get him a smoothie.
All right, maybe tomorrow, man. Maybe tomorrow.
Who else is watching here? Let's go ahead. Laura Harrison Wooten is watching.
Okay.
John Johns is watching. Lisa Gilbert, Susan Newman, Julie Bales Farmer is watching. That's cool. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And we like I said, it's a little early. I hope we didn't catch people by surprise. Their phones kind of probably dinged, and we're like, "What? 7 o'clock?"
Yeah, they're probably like, "What? What's going
on?" Yeah, Wednesdays in the winter are usually the slow night, but we do occasionally have wrestling or swimming on Wednesday nights, but not any time. Mm-hmm. So there you go. We did have an update there on some other stuff as well. So hey, we just try to keep you updated, and we try to keep it as current as we can. I know there's some other folks out here that do this, and like 5 o'clock the next day, you tell me what happened last night, and it's like, well,
what?
Yeah, that happened 18 hours ago, so we try to get the information to you. It's a 24-hour news cycle, folks. You got to get it out there as fast as you can, and if you don't, then...
I'm glad you're doing it early tonight. I can go to bed.
Yeah, you can go to bed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home and sit in the garage or something. I really don't have anything.
That'd be nice. Got the garage all to his.
I may just I may stop by Dreaming Creek on the way home and have a drink. So.
Oh, maybe you can prop your feet up on the table.
Yeah, on the bar. They would probably kick me out of there if I did that, though. So
tell Charlie I said hey. Okay.
Tell Charlie. Yeah. Well, they just announced they have their 1876.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the official beer of EKU. It's going to be served at all the EKU athletic events. It's I love blonde. I love blonde ales too, so it's a blonde ale. So
if they can make it maroon, would be cool.
Yeah. Maybe they can
put some food color, I guess.
Food coloring in it or something like that. Well, they have those guys over there always do a good job of connecting the local community. They have the Purdy's Stout, and they have a family dog beer, right? I know
what they need.
Uh-oh.
They need the Nate.
The Nate what? What kind's it going to be?
Call it the Nate. What kind do you like?
Have to be a bitter, right? Because I'm such a bitter, hateful person.
The Nate Bitter Edition. Ooh, I like that.
Well, Taylor Six used to work here. She tried to convince Charlie to have a Richmond Register Red.
Ooh, yeah.
The Richmond Register Red.
Cool. That's cool.
But I think they already had a red. Maybe we can look at it. Maybe another time. Maybe a specialty.
Maybe you and me and Charlie will sit down. We'll discuss.
Well, sure, whatever.
Take a poll. We'll take a poll on Twitter.
There you go.
That's cool.
See, we have no scores to report. We just get on here and battle like morons.
We just talk about everything.
Anybody else have any questions on
Julie Bales Farmer, she's watching. That's cool.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it. So we don't have a lot to talk about, but we do have our normal Wednesday routine here. I was in Virginia. I picked up quite a bit of vinyl, and actually picked up a copy of Foreigner Double Vision, and actually it was sealed. I just opened it.
Wow.
So this
what
came
year
out
is that? What year did that come out?
Oh my gosh, 76, and this had never been opened until just a minute ago. So,
wow. Yeah, I remember listening with Jimmy Coomer, the Foreigner 4 album that we opened.
Yeah, I got that at the house too. Sorry, so we're gonna play. We'll play the first track off of one of the two sides, and I'll give you the choice. Side one is Hot Blooded, and of course side two is Double Vision.
Wait a minute. John Johns has a question. What is
Oh,
it,
okay.
John? Richard Playtech is watching too. John Johns. He has a question. Let's see what the question is. All right, John, go ahead. Ask your question, sir.
I think it's gonna be.
We should do a question answer one night too. That'd be cool.
Well, I mean, we can. I got a phone sitting here. We can just give out the phone number. We can just take phone calls or whatever. You know?
Could do that too.
on these not so busy nights, I'm all for just answering the phone. So
I know. Okay. All right, John Johns. He's going to have a question here. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
Are you watching this too? Can you see the questions or not?
I'm not looking on Facebook, but.
Okay. Farron Holland is watching too.
Oh,
Thanks for watching, Farron.
Thanks, appreciate it.
We could just do this all night. Let's see.
We'll stop watching if we don't have anything to watch. If we're just sitting here.
That's true. Yeah, we're just sitting here.
I don't want to watch us just talk to each other.
I'm your facilitator. You are the wealth of sports knowledge.
I'm not that knowledgeable. It's pretty boring.
Ask away, John. Here, let me reply.
I think it was. Yeah, he had some stuff on social media earlier. I think he's going to talk about.
Okay.
He wanted to know about some stuff about Lovins, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, we may have already answered that question.
Feel free to ask it. I don't know that I have any answers for you, but feel free to ask. Like I said,
Julie Gandhi is watching too. Hello, Julie.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, there's more and more people watching.
The longer we ramble on, more people.
Let's go ahead and mention our sponsors. Go ahead. Go get that food at Snappy Tomato. The smoothies at Abundant Hope. You got Total Comfort Heating and Air. You got. Here's the question.
All right.
You got Win Auto Detailing. Chesney with Chesney Lovins ineligible. Does that mean she can transfer back to Berea and play? I think I know the answer.
I would think not, but I honestly I don't know. I mean, they kind of make their.
I don't think you can, but I'm not sure.
I mean, KHSAA kind of makes their own rules, man, and I don't think they really are beholden to anybody anywhere. I mean, right. I wouldn't think so, and but don't hold me to that. I mean, I have to when I don't know, I don't know, and I just have to admit my ignorance and say I don't know. But I don't think that would be permissible. But I mean, she did practice in the preseason with them. She worked out with them all summer. She played volleyball at Berea during the fall semester. So,
I remember us talking about that. Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the rules are.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think you can. But like you said, KHSAA, I don't know. I don't know what the rules are on that.
So. I wish I could give people more clarity on this thing. I really do, but they kind of do their own thing and they whatever they decide. And but like I said, she will appeal.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they should.
Almost positive she will appeal. It's only January the 4th, so I mean there's time for an appeal. So if
you still got time, right?
If it was February 4th, then it probably would be in trouble when just trying to running out of time and trying to get it all together. But I mean,
right.
So I wish I could give you more information, folks. But Josh Curtis told me got the letter today, and it didn't even give a reason why. So
yeah, see, that's what I have a problem with. List the reasons.
Yeah. I mean,
are those? Yeah. Let me ask you a question, journalist. Oh, Mary Beth West is watching. Here's a question I have.
Okay.
Are those KHSAA meetings, are they open to the public?
They have board meetings that are on Zoom. You can watch those. But those, the actual appeal process and all that stuff, I don't think that's really open to the public.
Why would that be private?
I don't know. Trust me, I've known a lot of kids and a lot of their parents who have gone through this, and it's crazy. I mean, I hope he doesn't. I hope this man doesn't mind me sharing his story. But Brent Harrell had three daughters who played golf and still do play golf. They were at Model. They went to Central, and he said the process was. He said he felt violated by the process. I mean, he had to turn over tax returns. He had to turn over. I mean, he had to show him where he worked, how much money he spent. It was ridiculous. He said it was so intrusive, and they wanted to know all this information about you, and just about your employment and how much money you made, and all this stuff. And So I don't
weird.
understand. Yeah,
that would be a nice investigative story.
Yeah,
like,
well, I mean,
what's that take?
Well, if it was, like I said, I think everybody, no matter what side you're on in each individual case, I think everybody would like to just have some criteria, some standards, and and we've had Alan Feldhouse on the Richmond Register Sports Show, and he's been pretty critical about, Hagan Harrison didn't get eligible last year, but then other kids, other schools did, and doesn't seem to be any standard to any of this. And like I said, I wish I could shine some more light on this, but it just really, it's their call. The ball's in their court, and to use a sports analogy, I guess, a cheesy sports analogy, and they can do whatever they want to do. And I know Hagan Harrison got declined, and I think he appealed 2 or 3 times and continued to get, declined. And it was in his case, it was where he came from, Montgomery County. The folks at Montgomery County were protesting it, and then he had also spent a year at Clark County when he was like an 8th grader or a 9th grader or something. And the people there were also protesting, had sent letter, had gone against it too. So I don't know, man. I hate not, I hate that she can't play, and but I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm taking a side, because it's really not my place to take a side in any of this. And so, and like I said, it really doesn't matter what I think anyway. So
they're going to do what they're going to do.
If the supporters of Chesney who are on social media now and stuff, and who are mad, I'd contact the KHSCA. I mean, that's about all I can tell you. I don't know that it'll do you any good, to be completely honest, but at least make your voices heard and contact them. I mean, it's right up in Lexington, and you can go to their website, and there's a phone number, and you can contact them. I think
their offices are still right beside KUT on Cooper Drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
So I mean, that's if you guys,
weird.
People who, like I said, I know people are mad, and if they want to voice their opinions, I would suggest that they do it to the KHSAA, and it may or may not make any difference. I really don't have any idea, but I mean, it's a free country. Voice your opinion. Try to do it nicely, though.
Tweet at them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But
so,
anyway.
all right. Well,
Stacey Moore's watching too. So.
All right. Well,
hope that answered your question, John. Not sure if it did or not, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she can go back, but I don't know.
I don't either, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they are going to appeal, so.
All right. Well, looking ahead to tomorrow night, once again, we do have 3 high school basketball games in the county. You got Model Girls playing host to Wolfe County. On the boys' side, we have Wellspring Guardians at Berea, and Montgomery County at Central. And then the 2 EKU games, EKU's men are at Central Arkansas, and EKU's women are at home against Stetson. Right. So. Should we babble on some more, or should we just play the record?
Final Wednesday. Crank it up.
Well, what do you want, man? Did you want hot-blooded, or do you want double vision? Which side do you want?
With the KHSAA making that, let's play double vision.
Double vision.
I mean, go either way. How about that?
Yeah.
Maybe they have double vision. I don't know.
I'm sure some people would say they have no vision, but I mean, that's just,
I didn't want to go that far.
That's pretty cool, though, to open that up for the very first time ever.
Very first time ever?
Ever opened.
Since 1976, packaged somewhere. And...
Yeah, I thought maybe it was a repop or something, but it's the original.
Hey, Amelia Kid's watching, too. Hey, Amelia.
We're going to get our double vision and we'll get out of here. So. We'll see you tomorrow night, probably about 10:30 or so. So have a good night, everybody.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Madison County Emergency Management and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.